Hello everyone and welcome to part 3 of Mega Man 3. And now we are going to Magna Man's stage. Now as the stage starts, we have these magnet enemies flying in the air, and they will try to pull you upwards. If they're high in the air, they won't catch you, but if they're in the middle, case in point, they will catch you, and they will hurt you, so be careful. If you go backwards, they might come forward, and you can take a ride. So that was the full theme of blues. Literally, blues. And once again, we have to fight blues once again. But at least this time, we fight on a flat surface. But next time we fight him, it won't be on a flat surface, sadly. I really hate these big springers. Their homing missiles never die. They never give up. Even if you destroy the main thing that created it, it won't do you any good because you still have to destroy it. If not, run away from it. But that is if you're close to a door or close to a ladder where you can just go up or go down, and it won't follow you. But either way, homing missiles are horrible. According to Magna Man's database, he is a powerful robot that has magnetic power. Though he is a robot, he is addicted to magnetic therapy. His quote, "I feel tense these days." Good point, management ability. Bad point, bad direction. He likes massages, and he dislikes floppy disks. Maybe because they don't have magnetic ability to it. Or it doesn't have any magnetic material. But either way, he doesn't like floppy disks. They never seem to pluralize these words. Yeah, Capcom is very infamous for their typos. I usually take the rush jet through this area because I don't want to take my chances with these reappearing, disappearing blocks. We're almost finished with the stage. Now we have to deal with this guy from Shadow Man's stage. But before we go up there, we have to recharge our energy a little bit. There's really no point for these energy, that weapon energy, because that was just for the rush jet, which I don't really need anymore. Magna Man is weak to the spark shot. Anyways, let's get started. Now, Magna Man has two different attacks. He jumps up and shoots 3 magnet missiles, which is his weapon of choice, his main ability that we're going to be getting after we defeat him. And he has this magnet shield that pulls you in, so be careful not to get touched by that. Pretty easy to dodge, pretty easy not to get hit by. Just slide or just casually run. Your choice. But you might want to slide just to get away from him. He'll do 2 jumps in between attacks. Well, after he finishes one of his attacks. Anyways, Magna Man is a pretty easy character to deal with. A pretty easy boss to deal with. Now, you got Magna Missile. I'm not sure if I mentioned this before, but once again, just like Mega Man 2, not Mega Man 1, you cannot go to stages again after you beat them, sadly. So now we are in Hard Man stage, and we've got these Peppy wannabes. And remember, the Peppies, they're birds that drop eggs from the sky, and then comes tiny little birds that are good for grinding, but not good for destroying at the same time. Only this time we have ginormous bees that drops a sack of 5 bees. 5 little bees. Here we have a Hammer Joe. Not so easy to deal with, especially in that very tight area. And here we have those monkeys. I guess they're miniature versions of the monkeys from Mega Man 2 in One Man stage. Use the Magna Missile to destroy them. Just make sure you don't get close to them. Otherwise, you better haul butt out. Here's a Hammer Joe in the way. Nothing but hot air. And we've got another one of these monkeys. I can't wait for Mega Man Legacy Collection to come out. I plan on getting that for both PS4 and Nintendo 3DS. I've always wanted to play the classic Mega Man games on my Nintendo 3DS, or a Nintendo handheld console in general. I decided to go back because I want that energy tank. Everyone wants energy tanks. According to Hardman's database, he is a robot made of ceramic titanium. He weighs almost 3 tons. His quote, "Oh, what a drag." And now we have to fight Blues again. A good point, hard nut to crack. Bad point, lazy bones. And it makes sense considering that he's a ginormous robot, and not to mention he's one of the heaviest robots. I find it hard to believe that he's heavier than Gus Man. Just watch what he can do in battle. He likes sumo wrestling and he dislikes swimming. Not to mention the fact that his body size and the way he looks is based off a sumo wrestler. Although it doesn't say that. But if you look, he does look like a sumo wrestler. Only, more robotic and blue. Cylinder Head. Hardman's weapon of choice is known as the Hard Knuckle. He shoots out 2 Hard Knuckles, and then they will turn around once they are shot. He also has a jumping attack where he will try to go down under you and then do the Super Mega Ultimate Ground Pound. That's even more dangerous than Mario's. It's so dangerous, it's even worse than Gusman's ability to just shake the ground. He stops time with an earthquake. If that's not amazing, I don't know what is. But anyways, we beat all the Robot Masters. Question is, what happens now? Oh no, we have to go back to more stages? With 4 different robots? Well, let's go back to Sparkman stage first. Okay, first things first, I'm gonna let this enemy drop down, and then I'm going to destroy it. But that's the main thing you want to do before you have to get out the rush coil. And you really do need the rush coil to get up there. Yeah, as you can tell already, this stage has been modified even more difficult. Magna Missile won't work because it won't go straight up, sadly. But you can use the Gemini laser. It's the only way to get past that. Those enemies really do tend to cause lag. I don't really like what they did with the menu in this game. It's kind of like what the first game and the second game were like, only it's at the bottom of the screen and it's not in the middle. It's more horizontal than vertical. But you really do need to be careful in this place. Like here, for instance. I can get past here without much of a problem. Not that I'm bragging or anything. But if you don't want to take the risk of going through that area that I just went through, you could always use Rush Jet. And now is time to fight the very first Duck Robot, or Duck Man. And he just absorbed Metal Man's ability. Now he has Metal Blaze of his own. But you can easily take him out with Magna Missile. Not much of a problem. At least you're not walking on a conveyor belt. Can I just say this? I really hate the duck stages. But all is easy compared to one of the Dogman stages. But we're gonna get to that in another video. I'm just doing Sparkman's stage for this video to make it 3 stages we've been to. Watch out for these junk blocks. Really annoying. Case in point. Did you see that lag? Oh, and that's one thing I actually like about the Mega Man Legacy Collection, as far as I've seen. It feels so original to the NES saga. I say it's saga because there are how many games? Well, we'll see when we get to that. Oh man, this Doc Robot absorbed Quickman's ability. Although he's not as fast as Quickman, he definitely is still annoying. Just look at his bulky body. And we've got 6 more to deal with next time. See you in part 4.